Welcome into the era of AI. Hello there and welcome. In this lecture, I would like to introduce you to the secret to make the funnel convert. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So here is the secret system that no one will actually tell you. Most people will tell you this false information. Oh, you have to run ads. And when you run ads, you send them to the link and they buy. And that is where you lost, because for people to buy, you have to build some kind of a value for them. You have to give them some value in return for them to even consider purchasing in the first place. And so that is one of the most important parts, if not the most important part. How do you do that? Well, here is how it works. And I want you to listen very carefully and take this very serious. You start by advertising. Advertising anywhere, whether Google ads, whether Facebook ads. Facebook ads are great because of one fact, that they are audio visual. There is audio aspect to them if you want it to be, as well as the visual aspect. Because you can add images to your ad and you can make it look good. For Google ads, on the other hand, they're only visual. Okay, so they're only visual. There's not the audio aspect. Let's say that someone is going through a website about fitness and they're a person in their 50s and they are looking for a fitness program so that they can actually be healthier. And then on the website, next thing you know, at the top, there is a banner ad that showcases an ad saying the ultimate fitness program or the ancient healing method to rejuvenate your body. Then they will say, okay, whether they like it or not, they will decide to click or not. And if they click on that particular ad, that would take them to the funnel, the beginning of the funnel. The beginning of the funnel is built using ConvertKit. It's called a squeeze page. What a squeeze page is nothing more than a page where people are asked to give their email address in exchange for a lead magnet, something we call a lead magnet. In other words, it's a free resource. In this case, let's say this is a program about fitness. The free lead magnet could be an ebook of a person that made it through a particular illness with the system, right? That we share with them. We give it to them for free. And it has to be built around a story. It has to be emotional. And it has to be for free. And they have to be able to just enter their email address and be able to get it. Once they get it, you get the most precious thing of all, which is an email. You get emails. By getting those emails, now you can have a relationship with those people by retargeting them or putting them through what we call an email sequence. And the email sequence is a list of continuous emails aimed to communicate a story in a specific storyline to kind of get people to be emotional about the story and to get involved and to actually, the bottom line is we want them to have some emotion, reaction towards that story so that they can be interested to learn more. Then after that, we come to the interesting part, which is in one of those emails, usually the fifth and final email, we send them the solution to the problem, and then they basically will click, and that's when you will have bigger chances. As opposed to if you just send them with ads directly to the funnel or to the page where you want them to purchase, they will not purchase. You will have a very low conversion rate, and that's very bad. But as opposed to that, if you build a relationship, you have a list, you build that particular relationship with them, you have a lot of much higher chances to get those people to actually convert. And of course, if they convert, then you're fine. If there are people that will not convert from the first sequence. That's why there is another sequence, which is called the Science Field sequence, which is also very useful. And it's almost like a non-ending second shot. It could be as many emails as you want. You could create a Science Field email sequence of 30 emails, and at the end of every 5 emails of that sequence, you can send them back to or try to send them back to the funnel, to the sales page. and then send them another 4 emails, and then send them back, and then so on and so forth. Now, of course, I would have a book recommendation for you to go ahead and read this magnificent book. Which, if you're interested to have a career in digital marketing, you must read this book because it's really going to share with you the marketing secrets by I think an 8-figure entrepreneur at this point. I'm not so sure, but Russell Brunson is the creator of ClickFunnels, which is a tool that I personally use. I find it to be extremely useful and incredibly powerful software that this guy has created along with his co-founder, and that's pretty much that. Now we need to move on to the concept of the attractive character in the section of basically analyzing the psychographics and demographics and so on and so forth. But first of all, we have to go and explain to you how you can select some particular programs on ClickBank, assuming that ClickBank is the platform that you went to. And quite frankly, like I said, it could be CJ, it could be ShareASale, it could be Rakuten. The platform doesn't matter. What matters is that you get the method and you apply it to pretty much any other product that you want to promote. Stay tuned for I will see you in the next video.